The portion of Vayechi is the only portion in the scroll, in the Torah, that doesn't have space between this portion and the portion before. Normally, if you'd look at what we call the Torah, the scroll of the Torah, each portion, each section starts, there is some space, and then the new portion begins. So you know this is where the new portion begins. But in the portion of Vayechi, there is no space between the previous portion and this portion. There is no space. One of the lessons that the Kabbalah is giving that is related to what we're speaking about, gaining a new level of clarity in our lives, reaching out to much more powerful energy that exists already within ourselves, it takes the awareness that we need to find ways to remove space in our lives. Removing space in our lives. Removing space between us and other people. If there are people in my life that there is space between me and them because something happened in the past, maybe they hurt me, maybe something unpleasant happened, and I distant myself from those people. And I'm not talking about the physical aspect of distancing ourselves from people, because there are some people you don't want to be close with them physically, right? But letting ourselves to keep living our life after 5 years, 10 years of different experiences that we had, and still we carry that negative feeling about those people, this is what creates the distance and the space internally. As my teacher Karen Berg always says, it's the same like you're taking a poison and wish that the other person would die. When we are not capable to clean the negative residues from experiences that we had in the past, it's a work that we need to focus on. I'm not saying it is easy. It's not about easy. It's about having the awareness. Otherwise, we keep living our life robotically, and this just happened, and this is what I feel, and you know what? I let go of it. Did you really let go of it? Or you still carry it within you? And if you look deep inside of yourself, you realize that many times you tell yourself stories that they are not really aligned with what you really feel. We need to remove the space. In order to remove a space between us and others, there is a need to remove the space between us and ourselves. I cannot tell myself one thing while I feel something different. I cannot tell myself, it's okay, you know what, let go of it, while it bothers me. I'm not in peace. If I'm not in peace, there is still space. This space is between my soul consciousness and the body consciousness. And this space will enter between my intentions and my actions. And this space will affect so many things in my life. Things will not be really unified. They will be fragmented. Why it says that Moses and Jacob achieved the highest level of prophecy, the Zohar explains that the spiritual dimension they drew the clarity from was the level of Tiferet in the tree of life. And all the other prophets drew the clarity from Netzach and Hod, different dimensions. Not only that Netzach and Hod, the lower dimensions than Tiferet. Not only that, but Netzach and Hod, there are two, and Tiferet is one. Netzach and Hod is clarity that is already in a reality of fragmentation. Tiferet is one. When we fragmented within ourselves, we can't really gain and achieve true clarity. You really want to have clarity? Take a deep look within yourself. Where do you tell yourself one thing while you feel something different? The lack of alignment between those two aspects of ourselves, this is the fragmentation, the two forces that they are not unified, not letting us to achieve new level of clarity in our lives or to access new life force, drive, motivation, excitement, happiness. There are many people driven, but they are not happy. This is not what we're talking about. It's not about being driven about your business and what you do, but deep inside not being happy. We talk about unifying everything, right? When you're unifying everything in you, you're driven and you're happy. Where in your life there are two things that are not really connected with each other, that they're not in alignment? Where in your life do you want to achieve higher level of alignment?